Alright, so we're here today at SeaWorld Orlando to do a little bit of exploring and to do something a little different than what we normally do. Go right, let me put these sunglasses on. Oh, there's a pipeline. But we're here to check out some stuff for the Seven Seas Food Festival, so we'll grab a couple of these to share with our friends. But we are here to give you a little bit of a tour around the park, show you a few things that are new and different, and as soon as I catch back up with Combustion Gamer, we'll show you around to know where we're going. So we're headed this way around the park. So this is this way, meaning over here by Manta Aquarium. I want to show you one thing, a couple things over on this side of the park, and then we're going to show you an aquarium and a few other spots as we walk around here. So if you're looking for the all-season drinking bottle, you can purchase them at this kiosk that's over here by Manta Aquarium. Sorry, about to get stepped on. Or actually by Manta. So the Manta Aquarium is going to be over there behind that waterfall, and we're going to go show you where that's at. Do you want to hop on board Manta today?
Nope.
Me neither. I'm happy with my stomach contents where they're at. So we're going to leave it that way for now. So when you see the Manta Aquarium, keep saying aquarium. We're going to the aquarium, but let me explain. When you see the Manta sign, you may think you're headed towards the ride, and that is the ride. So you want to come past that sign right there, come over here. You're gonna see the sign for the lockers. You'll see the little market that we're gonna visit in a moment. Get a drink refill and some popcorn.
We're not getting a fill, no?
And you see the sign for Manta Aquarium, the beautiful ocean. So let's go take a look inside the aquarium. Nice little stone glass mural here on the side as you head in to the aquarium. And of course, a really good photo op spot there with the water fountain coming down. Makes it kind of nice and peaceful. And it's also a really good spot back here to watch Manta as it comes and does, would that be a corkscrew right there? Mm-hmm. A corkscrew in that spot right there, which is very cool to see. Now if you're wearing sunglasses, you should take them off because we're headed into an aquarium where it is dark. Ooh, they have this one spot blocked off. They must be revamping that one. I do remember hearing about that. If you have small kiddos, do want to kind of keep an hand on them because it does get a little crowded in here. But it comes out to this area where it has the glass right above you, and you can get a really cool view of the stingrays and things. Oh, actually there's a person standing up there right now too. Probably doing some feeding training. That's pretty cool. Just looks like he's walking on water, but it's just the glass surface up there. Checking in on all of the stingrays that are in there. Oh, yeah, he's got a feeding container trying to feed someone there, looking for him. Looks like somebody's incoming. Oh, that one didn't want to have food.
I see him.
Oh, that is pretty cool. So, going on from there, come around, and there's an aquarium spot over here, a display that has some big starfish and sea urchins, I believe. Oh, there's the new octopus. There he is. There hasn't been an octopus in the longest time, but there he is. Very cool. He's a much bigger one than the other one, isn't he? I was gonna say, I thought that was much bigger. Very neat. But they got the new octopus over there. And you got a couple windows to look in through the side to the big aquarium. You can watch what's going on. This tall wall that usually has seahorses, but at the moment, on this side at least, I don't see anything in there at all. I would sell, there's a couple along here on this far side. There's one. There's one of the fellows in there. It's kind of hard to see. Let's see if we can get... Nope, now he's hidden. But there's only one in there right now. Oh, one and then this fella. See, VDC Dragon. He's hiding right there in the corner. He looks very cute. Kind of like a seahorse, but a sea dragon. You get this other really cool floor-to-ceiling window you can look through and see again all the different stingrays. We'll skip the spot that everyone's waiting for, but there's a spot where you can pop up underneath and have your face in the middle of an aquarium over there. Pretty cool. And then you pop back out into the bright Florida sunshine. Nah, sort of sunshine today. So if you're looking for a spot to escape the rain, or just a little spot to be a little bit cooler for a few minutes, that is a good spot to check into. And you never know, because a couple times now we've seen different animals being fed in there, which makes it fun, or them cleaning the aquarium. So definitely worth checking out. So we're gonna wander over here. Back that way is Rita's Ice. And then we're going to come and show you the newest restaurant food feature in the park. Which I was really kind of surprised that came here. I guess I shouldn't be totally surprised since Busch Gardens has one. Hint, hint. But I was a little bit surprised that SeaWorld Orlando got one. They also need to trim this bush back. That bush is hogging up a lot of space on the pathway. But this used to be Seaport Pizza, and it is now Chick-fil-A. They revamped the seating area very nicely. We'll see if we can wander through that. I think they've extended it even some.
Well, it's about the same.
About the same. It looks like it went farther back. Maybe it's just tucked in different.
Put in new seating area. Oh, seating.
New seating style, yeah. And they have a nice overhang here to keep any
Also got the order window.
pesky things out. Let me walk up this way real quick so we can show you the front. Then we'll walk back and look at the seating area. Oh, and smart, they put some seating over here as well, which is smart. And so there's seating on both sides and then out front. So yeah, very snazzy. Very snazzy Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna hand you off to the combustion gamer for a second. He's gonna show you the seating area.
Yeah. Got two different areas. Got the far side over here, which has the old overhangs. And so those have got all the nice new seating, but then I think they did a big restyle on this side, because this just used to be old free lane picnic tables. And this is new tables bolted into the ground with cover, then obviously using the old overhang as well. But yeah, they did a lot of resurfacing through here. It's like they got this new cover here to keep the birds off and stuff. This is new that they added on, so nice starting on that. Got nice little plants. But yeah, pretty nice looking. And this way now, you can walk all the way back here and you can get some new picture shots of the roller coasters, which just brings the park closer together. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, so now, yeah, so both seating areas are now combined. You can walk in between each of them. And so this right here is the old pathway where you'd have a bridge over a little water inlet, and you would walk straight over to the old penguin encounter, which would have a fountain area. So this was before the whole remodel, so this is nicely done. But yeah, but now you get a good view of Penguin Trek as you can eat some chicken sandwich. You also get some different views now of Manta that you weren't able to get before because this area was closed. So opens up some cool possibilities. Very, very nice. But yeah, this right here where the path cuts cut off, that's your old pathway. Be a bridge right on over to Penguin Trek. You pass by the what is now the Expedition Cafe, which would be an old ice cream shop, and you'd be able to walk right on into Penguin Encounter. So that's the old layout of the park, which is pretty neat. But yeah, you get some nice new views of the roller coaster. many times it loops through. That's cool. And secondary launch right there. Very cool. Very, very cool. But yeah, so you'd have like a giant like water area. There's all throughout here, and then you'd just be able to have I think there's like 1 or 2 wooden bridges that you'd be able to walk right on over and be able to get to the Penguin Plaza, which had a nice little fountain. You'd have the Penguin Trek gifts over there. Well, not Penguin Trek, but Penguin gifts over there. And then you'd have Penguin Scoops off to your right there in that building. So pretty neat. Pretty cool.
So they simplified the design of the Seven Seas Food Center Welcome Center. So if you're coming in through front of the park, you come past the Edie's Ice Cream, the Dolphin Nursery, come right over here, and there is the Welcome Center where you can purchase the sampling lanyard and ask any questions about it. And then we'll begin going looking for the food booths around the park here. Oh, they took all the tables out of this area. In the past, there's been tables here, which was nice for people who were waiting for people at the front of the park, but they're currently all gone. That's disappointing for especially older people waiting in the park. It's a little bit tricky, but let's see. So one of the first food spots for sure is over here at the Caribbean Market. Someone was very excited meeting someone back there. So let's see what's on offer here at the Caribbean Market. It's right across from the Customs House shop. They're doing all kind of cool stuff for kids. So here you can get the Jamaican jerk chicken leg, the pork pinchou, the island rice and peas. There's the pork pinchou, which is pretty good. Pinchou, I don't know. And that's what it looks like. I've already lost the combustion gamer. I don't know where he disappeared to. I'm gonna stand so he can see me. He's coming from a distance. And of course, you have the good old Sky Tower right there. Now along the pathways, they have all of these different floral displays or some sort of a display that goes with the booth, so you can check it out. This one's the Caribbean. You can see the pineapples, the lemons, the oranges, and of course, the hibiscus. Now let's wander around over here to the All-American, which here, this one is beside Voyagers. So it's a little spot that's just tucked in right beside Voyagers. So if you're not really wanting a big barbecue meal, you can always get whatever they have over here at the All-American Market. Let's get over there and we'll find out what it is. All right, so here they have the reimagined lobster mac and cheese cone, the flamin' hot dog, which is the flamin' hot Cheeto dust, and then the cannibal chicken wings, which we had those last year, and those were very good. Highly recommend those. Have any other pictures of them? Nope, just the cannibal wings. All right, so then the next spot has these really cool statues that are very Polynesian, so we're gonna go check those guys out over here. All right, so the Polynesian doesn't have a floral display. I've got the Polynesian people. I don't know what you call these, but they always make me giggle when I see them because they're very intricate faces. I can't tell if they're happy or mad. I don't know what's going on with them, but they're very cute. And over here, you can get smoked lamb ribs, the ahi poke tuna nachos, and the pineapple upside down cake. All right, we're walking over here past a Lakeside Grill, and over here is the North Atlantic Market. So they really have them spread out enough that you kind of get to visit the entire park, at least this side of the park, kind of the middle to the right side of the park. But they're all spread out nicely, so all throughout the park you have an option of places you can grab something. So here at the North Atlantic Market, you can get the classic lobster roll, the fish and chips, and the very good Boston cream cheesecake. I'm personally not the biggest fan of cheesecake, but this one's pretty good. So here's the North Atlantic Market, very nicely set up. And then if you need to do a little shopping, you can always come over here and get a Shamu bubble blower. That's cute. Ooh, this hat is cool. I like the color on this one. That is a very snazzy hat. Look at all the Shamu merch. Some cutesy ladies. Ooh, I haven't first saw this shirt before. This one's cool. I'm not the biggest fan of white shirts, but that's a cool shirt. Has nice orange and blues going on. It's very pretty.
Nice design.
Very pretty shirt. Very cool. Yeah, 80s style, yeah. Alright, so we're coming by the Sharks here. I forget if the Italian market, I forget where they've located that this year. Let's see where it's at. I am honestly slightly annoyed because the Italian market used to have like 5 really good items, and now it's down to like 2 or 3, so it's a little disappointing. But they're still good. I like Italian food, so definitely worth checking out on your list. If you're wondering what 10 things I would get if I was coming, you can check that video out. I'll link it in the description. But here at the Italian market, you can get the garlic toast chicken parmigiana, which is what that looks like, which is kind of good, kind of like an open-faced chicken parm. The reimagined cheese meatballs, and of course a tiramisu. And here's a little display you can see for these guys. And then the area to get the food is back behind here. There's also the sweet sips, which are the cupcakes that you can purchase, or no, you can purchase them, but you can also use them with your sampling lanyard. And you get this fantastic view of the park back here. Oh, and there's a nice breeze typically, so this is a really good spot to come. And you can get a little warm because there's not a huge amount of shade, but it's a great spot for the breeze off of the lake. Pond. I'm gonna call it the lake. We're gonna go with that. But definitely a good spot. And then of course you get the roller coasters in the background, icebreaker, pipeline, the sky tower. And then here's the Italian market. And you get more roller coaster action because you've got Mako right behind you. And if you're really lucky, you might see some people in the flamingo paddle boats. Or if you yourself have some friends, family, enjoy the paddle boats. This is a great place to sit and eat while they go and enjoy paddling in paddle boats. So let's keep looking for more food spots. We have to wait a few minutes before we go around the rest of the park because it's not been an hour yet, so the rest of the park's not open. So let's show you some cool pins we've seen here in the store. So this is part of the 60th anniversary collection, and they've got one, I forget what these are called off the top of my head, viewfinders, and it actually will spin, and you can, well, it doesn't spin very well, there it goes, and you can see that it has like the different pictures. It's such a cute idea. And then of course the logo, they've got the throwback to the Believe show with the logo, the CD, and of course the very famous whale tail there, which is very cool. And then also they have some collection ones now, so you can collect the year one. It's like all the other logo stuff. There's one for Pipeline, the surf coaster. There's one for Icebreaker now. And this is cool. It is a set for Coaster Coffee, which is very neat. So it's a little pricey side, $31.99, but it's cool, very cool idea. Let's see what else. Have some other jewelry items. Ooh, a new novelty, kind of like cute penguin-y lanyard. It's very cute. But yeah, some cool new pins. Of course, little gumball ones are cool as well. Alright, so we came down to see the sharks. Great spot to get some air conditioning if you need to. And you can kind of see the different sizes of the sharks here on the wall. You see the thresher, the bull shark. Does that say blind shark? The blue shark, the gemma shark? Yep. Looks like that three. The bramble, and the spear tooth over there. And then there's a spot over here too. If you just really need a few moments to chill, you can come over here to the side. There's a little aquarium right here to look at, but you can also sit and watch part of a show from the SeaWorld Rescue series. This used to be on what channel? NBC. Used to be on NBC. I don't think they're showing it anymore, but they still have the episodes, and so you can still go back. You can come over here and watch them and see some sea rescues that SeaWorld has done over the years. But then of course the main reason you're here, coming through this area, is to go down a long tunnel and see the sharks. But on your way to the tunnel, see the sharks, you get to see the cool shark fleet, all the info about the different sharks, the sizes, the patrol, the cruiser, the destroyer, the battleship, and the carrier class. Definitely a good thing to have there when you're waiting in the summertime and it's really busy and you gotta go a little bit slower to get through the line. Definitely worth doing that with some kiddos, taking a look at it, having some fun talking about it. But then of course, here we are into the tunnel. And my suggestion with this is to go ahead and hold back a little bit, let people get a little bit ahead of you, put a little space in between. That way you have room to move around and be able to see the sharks. And kind of be able to move here on the platform like I am now. That way you can see the sawtooth dude go by and you get that little more elbow room to be able to do it. Obviously summertime, maybe not as easy, but just give yourself a tiny bit of extra space. Makes it a little bit more enjoyable. There's a school of fish going by. Oh, we're going faster. Oh, he decided to leave us. Oh, shark up above. Shark back behind. Oh, we missed the hammerhead dude. He's moving around too fast on us. Oh, there's actually a nurse shark moving. Usually they're hanging out sleeping, but there's one actually going by right now. And one up there. Let's see if you can see Mr. Hammerhead. Is he gonna make a trip around? There's one of the black tips. So this side of the park is finally open. And we're gonna go past the Mediterranean market where you can get the old world grilled lamb chops, the mini beef gyro, and the baklava. That's the mini beef gyro, which looks kind of good, not bad, not bad. You have an opinion? You have a thought?
Which is iconic that this is the area where the lamb in the show says, think about that next time, you can buy lamb chops. And right out front, it's lamb chops.
Good point. Christmas time, that is an interesting point. Oh, they have a little setup for music over here, which is a good spot because there's some space over on that side. And then there's the nice little stage area. Plus it's shaded. That's a really good idea. They haven't done that before. In the past, it's been over by sharks. They've had an area. And then they used to do kind of at the front of the park, they would have someone doing some music. But that's a really good spot. I'm impressed by that idea. That's a very good idea. This is where you can get that really good steak, the Mediterranean chicken thigh, and the Brazilian cheese bread is very nice. Where you can grab that. There's 3 here right into the same area. So Brazilian, Mediterranean, and now the Indian. I think I said that first one wrong. I don't remember what it is now, but now the Indian.
Welcome to the Seven Seas Food Festival.
And then just beyond that is the Asian. So this is one of the best areas if you have people who want multiple different options. We've got a lot of options right here in this area as you're waiting for someone on Infinity Falls. And you can always grab the food and go into the waterfront restaurant and eat there. So here at the Indian, we have the chicken tikka masala, the veggie samosas, which is what that looks like. Kind of like a fried thingy with potatoes. And then the cardamom chocolate torte cake. So there are those. So here's where we are in the park. We've been over here, and now we come all the way. This is kind of off slightly, but we're technically right. Yeah, I guess that's right. We're technically right here. And then the Asian one will be right there across from Infinity Falls over yonder. So let's go take a look at that one before I get stuck on my kids. A lot of school groups here today as we're filming. Which is perfectly fine. Just gonna watch my step. Don't want to step on the little cute kids. Alright. So here they have the tempura battered sushi, the vegetable noodle soup bowl, and of course the best thing in the house, the bingsu salted caramel ice cream, which I highly recommend you try. Would you agree that one of the best things here at SeaWorld for the Seven Seas Food Festival is the bingsu salted caramel ice cream?
Absolutely.
Would that be your top item or just like your top 3?
Definitely be my top sweet option anyway. So I don't remember what my top savory option, but definitely on the sweet option is my top.
And this is one of the options that has stayed consistently since we've been doing the Seven Seas Food Festival. It is consistently, so it's a popular item.
It is.
And it's sticking around, so you definitely should try it. Because maybe next year it might be gone. So you should try it this year before it possibly disappears. All right, so we got our free popcorn. And we're looking, they've got plastic covering up the entrance and wood panels to Wild Arctic entrance. You can see some workers through the trees there a little bit. If you look at someone really close, there's some workers up there. So some work is starting to move along for immersive experience. Fantastic name they came up with. But this is really the first outward signs we've seen of work happening in that area. So obviously the entryway was going to have to switch up a little bit to accommodate for quick queue and things like that. So we were anticipating seeing some changes here soon, and there they are, because I believe it's supposed to open, there's not a date. Typically they're aiming for Memorial Day to catch that crowd. So let's take a look-see over here, see what we see. So some very nice palms to help kind of make it look like, hey, there's no wall here. Don't look at the wall. There's no wall. What wall? What are you talking about a wall? Oh, there's some of those going on. I think Disney it's called Go Away Green. Here it's you don't see Bye Bye Blue. Yeah, you don't see anything blue or something like that. So they've got a lift in there, making some noise to get things set up. But that's all that you kind of really can see. But here, oh, and there's some guys on the roof. Yeah. So I had actually personally anticipated it going higher, but I believe because the other rides, the Wild Arctic simulators were down in the ground, that probably really wasn't necessary. So there's some work happening up there, but nothing that's like screaming, hey, immersive experience, something's new. But there is slow progress to finally get some stuff going. And since we're standing here, and this is where you can see the Gulf Coast market and the Mexican market. So you can get the street corn, the taco el pastor, and then other Gulf Coast favorites. So walking over here to Wild Arctic is closed. I figured it would be, because they've got to start getting everything rearranged for immersive experience. So let's see what the signage says over here. But I had a feeling this was coming. We kept kind of each time, I was like, yeah, we gotta be getting closer to when they're gonna be closing it. So it says, pardon our bubbles. Wild Arctic exhibit and gift shop are in the process of making future enhancements.
It also then is a new font color on the Wild Arctic logo.
Looks very nice. So we'll come back and see what it looks like here in the coming months, and see when it reopens. Probably when the ride is opening would be when I would anticipate it reopening. See some painters over there. Got all kinds of tools and harnesses, so you can tell work is happening. But yeah, so that is the update on that. You cannot go into Wild Arctic. It is closed. This is, I think, the first time I've ever come the Wild Arctic has been closed. So there you go. But we'll be interesting to see what they do, if they revamp anything on the inside there of Wild Arctic, if they touch up any just like paint, things like that. So we'll see what transpires. So if you haven't looked a bit at the Irish, you might want to come over here to the Irish market, which is over here by Icebreaker. So it might be a little hard for people to hear what you're ordering, but it is located on this section of the park, right across from SeaWorld Stadium. The new thing for this year is actually the whole new menu: the Reuben egg roll, chicken sausage, and the strawberry. Oof. So if you plan on coming for any of the concerts, this is the way to the concert, Bayside Stadium. And over there you can see what the wristband redemption area looks like. So seating is first come, first served. But if you come early, get your wristband, you're guaranteed to have a seat in the concert. So make sure you grab one of those early when you come. I don't know what the timing is for how early you can get it. Make sure you get it, and that way you're set for whichever concert you want to watch. So there's a new sign out there for the Seven Seas Food Festival. There's a backdrop there, which is pretty cool. We're walking through the pipeline area of the park. It was just running, so maybe we'll see it run again here in a moment. Now we're headed over here to try something we had not tried before, which is it's new for this year, so that's why I tried it, is the hot dog stand. Beats and Bites is I think what it's called. So we're gonna try 2 different things over here. A hot dog and
check in.
oh yeah, in that spot. And then some sort of potatoes, I can't remember what it's called now. We're gonna try those over here. So we're trying Beats and Bites, the new booth here for 2025. So we got the blue cheese potato twister, which looks pretty good. It's like I forget what the sauce is on it, but it's got the blue cheese. And then Barrett got the Chicago dog, which has like all kinds of pickles, gherkins, the dog, tomatoes. I think he's going to really like it. Okay, just from here.
Yeah.
Just from here, the onions are making my eyes water.
Yeah. The powerful onions.
So that should taste really, really good. We might just let him eat that all by himself.
Might have to reduce a few onions, but it's just,
I probably would suggest reducing a few. But that's what we're trying. So you should try it out as well. Let us know your opinions of it. And we'll talk to you guys later. Today, hopefully you enjoyed hearing a little bit about the 7 Seas Food Festival, Wild Arctic, changes that are coming there with immersive experience, and getting to see some insights around the park from us who we've been some pass holders here for 20 years. So we know a few things. Want to share some of those insights with you. So if you enjoy this style of video, let us know in the comments, and maybe more of these videos will be coming in the future. But that's it for us today. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone else who should learn more about SeaWorld Orlando.